That's it. So every decision we make, it's either because we've tapped into our imagination or we've tapped into our memory. And if you're frustrated and struggling, chances are you're living in memory mode, not in imagination mode, right? Because your memory is about your past and your imagination is about the future. In the future, there are endless possibilities. You don't imagine tragedy in the future. You imagine great things in the future. You remember tragedies in the past. And so winners, leaders, successful men and women in any industry tap into their imagination more than they tap into their memory. Right? And so I live in my imagination. Ever since that day, I've been living in my imagination, except for one little funky period of a couple months. We will not give it any attention. But, you know, like I've been living into the future with my imagination. So I know that what's going to happen in the future is going to be excellence. It's going to be abundant. It's going to blow my mind. Like, I can't even think that big. I'm not saying when I was 3. I'm not saying when I was 15. I'm saying in the future, greatness is coming. Blessings are coming. Blessings are chasing me down, right? They're chasing me down. And so every day we have to be in our imagination, and we have to help the consultants in your units live in their imagination. Even if they have to live in their memory at home or at work, in Mary Kay, they have to live in their imagination. Have to. So thank you, Barbara Harrison.
Thank you, Barbara.
Another thing as a leader that we need always, this is our product, you guys. Barbara Sundin said, I was in New York a couple of weeks ago with Barbara Sundin and a couple other nationals doing an advisory board meeting in New York City, and she said, she opened the meeting with, our product is hope. I was like, okay, meeting over, I'm done. That's all I need to hear. Our product is hope. It is hope. When you put product on someone's face, she's hopeful that she's going to look better, and because she looks better, she's going to feel better, she's going to get compliments, right? When you give a woman this opportunity, what are you selling her? You're selling her hope that her dreams can come true, that her future will be better than her present and her past, right? We sell hope through the product and through the opportunity. She was so right. Our product is hope. So what are you doing every day to convey hope? To give hope, to increase the level of belief that that woman has in herself, in the women that she's responsible for, whether it's a team member or customers. What are you doing every day to instill hope and to increase hope in the women that you're leading? It is critical. So leaders, as leaders, we have to understand the hope that we represent for all the people that we're influencing. Okay? So one of the things we also have to do is move quickly from being superstar to being coach. A lot of you are still in superstar mode. Bar pen, quarter sales, quarter sharing, these things that get you shine, right? It's like spotlight, right here, woo-hoo. And I am here to tell you that the moment you transition out of being a superstar and into being the coach of superstars is the moment that you start developing leaders and building your national area. Okay? We're close to the LA area. Kobe Bryant, Phil Jackson, right? Both got rings this past year, didn't they? You know, and Kobe makes a lot of money, he's got a lot of endorsements, you know, and while he's playing, that's awesome. But just because he was a great player doesn't mean that he's got a future in the NBA after he hangs up his shoes. But Phil Jackson has a future in the NBA for the rest of his life. For as long as he's wanting and willing to do it, he went from player to the best coach to ever put on a suit. And he will continue to make a difference and influence and have a life beyond his playing days. He's had a life beyond his he will forever be able